Hi, my name is Seth Gruber, and I'm on staff with a pro-life organization called Life Training Institute. And we exist to equip and provide training for pro-life advocates and Christians to make a thoughtful and gracious and winsome defense of their pro-life beliefs in the public square and amongst friends, families, and coworkers, so that we can train people how to be ambassadors for the unborn children being slaughtered through abortion in our midst today. And I started this little video series called Pro-Life Thinking Thursdays, and this is episode 2. And I wanted to address one of the objections that we heard a lot during this election cycle towards pro-life Christians, towards Republicans, from Democrats who identified as pro-choice, when they said that we shouldn't vote according to single issues. We shouldn't be single issue voters because there's a multitude of important issues that party platforms hold that affect the livelihood of people in our country today, and we need to take all those into consideration. Now, while that may be true, it's not true that we shouldn't ever be single issue voters, because I believe, and I think I have good reasons to believe, that we are all and would be single issue voters if and when it came to other historically recognized forms of human injustices. For example, no person who identifies as pro-choice on abortion would rationalize a vote for a candidate who promised to protect and legalize rape. That one position would disqualify them from any chance at becoming president or attaining a high office in the land. And so if the pro-life argument is true, that from the moment of conception, the unborn child is a distinct, living, and whole human being like you and I and has equal rights as such, then abortion should just as much be a single issue voting platform as any other issue would be that sex trafficking, slavery, or rape. For example, if Hillary Clinton, instead of being pro-choice on abortion, was pro the choice of men to beat their wives, while maintaining all of her other good policies, would Democrats justify a vote for her, even though she was defending spousal abuse? Absolutely not. But those same people often do, and did in this election, justify a vote for her despite her position on abortion, which goes to show that they don't actually believe that abortion is an evil equatable to these other recognized forms of injustice. And so that's why the pro-life movement exists. We exist to restore personhood to the unborn child and convince our nation that our scientific case and our philosophic case is sound. In other words, that the unborn child is a human being like you and I, and it has value like you and I. There's no meaningful difference between the unborn child in the womb and you and I outside the womb that would allow us to justify killing the unborn in the womb. Our value and our humanity began at the moment of conception. And so if abortion takes the life of that valuable human being, then that should just as much be an issue that would disqualify a candidate from any meaningful office as would any other historically recognized form of injustice. Thank you for your time, and join me next week for Pro-Life Thinking Thursdays.